Doug went on to explain they were planning on putting Michelle on a ventilator, which in too many cases during COVID was a death sentence. My eyes immediately stung with tears, and I rushed to my prayer room, praying the Memorare out loud over and over. I sent a flurry of texts to everyone I could think of asking for prayers. Looking at my corner shelf while I prayed, I suddenly got up from my knees and hurried to the foyer, taking a picture of me and Michelle off the wall. I returned, placing it on the shelf next to the small electric candle. As I continued praying, I was prompted to place a prayer card of Saint Padre Pio over my own image, so he was sitting next to Michelle. Then I moved a picture of Pope St. John Paul II to her other side. All the while, I kept praying the Memorare. Time seemed to stand still as I remained kneeling and praying, feeling something very intentional with each word. I had long since stopped crying and absorbed the peace and calm that I felt just gazing upon the images in the flicker of the candlelight. Then my phone rang. It was Doug. That peaceful calm disappeared as my mind raced and my pulse quickened. I answered, and my subdued tone was met with the exuberant, hurried words spoken by Doug. They were heading to the ICU. They were going to put her on a ventilator, but something happened. Things suddenly improved, and they stopped, and they decided to just let her body heal itself. Praise God. I sent out the update to all the prayer warriors that I had enlisted and then prayed a rosary in thanksgiving. 2 days later, I was surprised to see a text from Michelle. She asked if perhaps we could FaceTime, and I quickly accepted her offer. Michelle looked great. Her eyes were bright, her voice was strong, and she was anxious to share her story. I settled into my chair and smiled as I gazed upon the still flickering candle next to the photos on the prayer shelf.